Hello students, welcome to our APS classes. And as all we know that this is our foundation course especially for the students from 9th to 12th. And in our today's video we will discuss about the Ssc Cgl Tier 3 and 4 Syllabus 2022. And Tier 1 and Tier 2 we have already discussed in our previous videos, and in our today's video this is the syllabus for the Tier 3 and Tier 4 for Ssc Cgl 2022. So let us start with our Ssc Cgl Tier 3 Syllabus 2022. Tier 3 of Ssc Cgl 2022 exam is descriptive exam. This is the descriptive exam to test the written skills of the candidates in English as well as Hindi, and the mode of examination is offline, that is pen as well as pencil mode, and students are required to write essays, precise, application, letter, etc. in this exam. So the exam carries 100 marks. That means the total marks for this exam is 100 marks. So the exam carries 100 marks, and the time allotted for the same is 60 minutes, and the time allotted for this exam is 60 minutes, and this exam is of 100 marks. The time allotted for candidates belonging to PWD category is specially for the PWD category. So the time allotted for the candidates belonging to the PWD category is increased to 80 minutes, and the normal duration of time for this exam is 60 minutes, but the time allotted for the candidates who belonging to PWD category, that means time increased from 60 minutes to 80 minutes, that is 80 minutes. So Tier 3 paper is given by specific candidates who are interested only for the post of Statistical Investigator grade 2. So this Tier 3 paper is given by the specific candidates, and those candidates who are interested only for the post of the Statistical Investigator grade 2 and compiler. So this exam, that is the Tier 3 exam, is specific, or this Tier 3 exam is only given by the specific candidates who are interested only for the post of Statistical Investigator grade 2 and compiler. So this is the syllabus for the Ssc Cgl Tier 3 exam 2022. Ssc Cgl Tier 3 exam pattern. What is the pattern of the Ssc Cgl Tier 3 exam pattern? This is the subject, this is the marks and the time. So the subject, that is the descriptive paper. English as well as Hindi, writing of essay, precise, letter as well as application, etc. And the total marks of this paper is 100 marks. And the time allotted for this exam is 60 minutes. So the time allotted for the candidates who are interested, who are belonging to the PWD category. So here the time that is increased from 60 minutes to 80 minutes. So 1 hour or 60 minutes. But the students who belong to the special category, that is the PWD category, their time is increased from 60 minutes to 80 minutes, and this subject, that is the descriptive paper in English as well as Hindi, and writing of essay, precise, letter, application, etc. This paper is of 100 marks, and the time is 60 minutes or 1 hour. Ssc Cgl Tier 4 syllabus. After the completion of the Tier 3, now we move to the Tier 4 Ssc Cgl Syllabus 2022, that is the skill test. It is the skill test. So Tier 4 examination comprises of couple of skill sets required for the certain government posts, such as government post all over the country. And Ssc Cgl Tier 4 is also known as the data entry skill. It is also known as the data entry skill test. Data entry skill test that is used for assessing the typing speed of the candidate. That means this entry skill test is used for assessing the typing speed of the candidate who qualified in stage 1, 2 and 3. Stage 1, 2 and 3. So this entry skill test is used for assessing the typing speed of the candidate who qualified in stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. After that, DEST, that is data entry speed test. It is the data entry speed test. So DEST, data entry speed test for the post of text assistant. That means this DEST, data entry speed test, it is applicable for the post of text assistant, central excise and income tax. So that DEST, it is the post that is applied for the tax assistant, central excise as well as income tax. DEST exam through Ssc Cgl 2022 exam is conducted to check the typing speed of the candidate. Again, this DEST exam through Ssc Cgl 2022 exam is conducted to check the typing speed of the candidate. So the candidates are given an article in English which they have to type on computer. So for this post, the candidates are given an articles. So especially for this post, the candidates are given an article that is in English which they have type on the computer. So a candidate is required to type 2000 words in 15 minutes. That means the candidates who applied for the post, that is DEST exam through Ssc Cgl 2022, the candidates, they are required to type 2000 words within 15 minutes. 2000 words in 15 minutes. So this is the main requirement for the DEST exam through Ssc Cgl 2022, and here the candidate is required to type 2000 words within 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So next is CPT. So here CPT is the computer proficiency test. CPT stands for C for computer, P for proficiency and T for test. So the full form of CPT is computer proficiency test. So in computer proficiency test, word processing, not word but word processing, spreadsheets and generation of slides are the three modules that are important for this exam. So for the CPT, that is computer proficiency test, and for this test, that is the word processing, spreadsheets and generation of slides. These are the three modules that are important for this test, for this exam, and the commission demand candidates to be proficient in it for the post of CSS, MEA, inspector, that is central excise, and inspector, that is preventive officer. Inspector, that is central excise, inspector, preventive officer and inspector examiner. So this is the CPT, computer proficiency test, and word processing, spreadsheets and generation of slides. These are the three important modules for this exam, and the commission demands candidates to be proficient for the post of CSS, MEA, inspector, central excise, inspector, preventive officer and inspector examiner. Next is Ssc Cgl Syllabus 2022 important points. यहाँ पर बच्चे हमने टायर 1, टायर 2, टायर 3 और टायर 4 जो है वो कंप्लीट कर लिया है रिगार्डिंग द एसएससी सीजीएल एग्जाम 2022. And after the completion of these 4 tiers, next important is important points regarding these 4 tiers. What are the main important points that are related with these tiers? Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. So tier 1 exam is compulsory for all the posts. Tier 1 exam is very compulsory for all the posts mentioned in the Ssc Cgl 2022 notification. So here Ssc Cgl एग्जाम के लिए जो टायर 1 है, इट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर ऑल द पोस्ट दैट आर मेंशन इन द Ssc Cgl 2022 notification. Candidates will have to prepare for both the tier 2 and tier 3 exams simultaneously. That means candidates are prepared for both the tier 2 and tier 3 exams simultaneously. However, the evaluation of the tier 3 descriptive exam will be done only if a candidate clear the combined cut for the tier 1 and tier 2. So here it is important that the evaluation of the tier 3 descriptive exam will be done only if a candidate clears the combined cutoff tier 1 and tier 2. So candidates may appear for both the tier 2 and tier 3 exams. So here it is very important for the candidates to appear for both the tier 2 and the tier 3 exams, but your tier 3 exam sheets or answer sheets will be evaluated only if you clear the cutoff. But your tier 3 answer sheets will be checked or evaluated only if you clear the cutoff. So it is very important that your tier 3 answer sheets will be evaluated or will be checked only if you clear the cutoff. So tier 4 exam is taken by the candidates applying specifically for TA, CSS, MEA and inspector. So here the tier 4 exam is taken by the candidates applying specifically for the TA, CSS and inspector as well as MEA. Tier 1 and tier 2 will be consist of objective type multiple choice questions. So it is very important that tier 1 and tier 2 exams will be consist of objective type as well as multiple choice questions only, and the questions will be set both in the English as well as Hindi. The questions will be set both in the English as well as Hindi, except or your English comprehension, tier 1 and paper second in tier 2. So in tier 2 paper and paper 2 are compulsory for all the posts. So in tier 2 paper 1 and paper 2, जो आपका tier 2 है, tier 2 में आपका paper 1 और paper 2, it is your paper 1, it is your paper 2, and so in tier 2 paper 1 and paper 2 these are compulsory for all the posts. तो tier 2 में आपका paper 1 और paper 2 जो है it is compulsory for all the posts. Next is what is the penalty for the wrong answers. अगर आप wrong answers करते हैं तो उन wrong answers से related क्या penalty रहेगी? What is the penalty that is for the wrong answers? So giving a wrong answer to a question will be lead to deduction of 0.5 marks. If the candidate given a wrong answer to the question, after that it will lead to the deduction of the 0.5 marks in the tier 1 exam. कोई भी candidate अगर wrong answer देता है tier 1 exam में, that means it will or there will be the deduction of the 0.5 marks. तो वहां पर जो 0.5 marks की जो होगी वो deduction रहेगी. In tier 2 there will be negative marking, and tier 1 में तो हमने ये कह दिया कि wrong answer अगर हम किसी भी question का देते हैं that will lead to the deduction of the 0.5 marks in the tier 1 exam. But in case of the tier 2 there will be negative marking. There will be negative marking. That is negative marking of 0.5 marks for each wrong answer in the paper 2. हर एक wrong answer की जो deduction रहेगी marks की वो रहेगी 0.5 की. English language and comprehension. English language and comprehension. So, and of 0.50 marks for each wrong answer in paper 1. तो जो आपकी English language है and comprehension and of 0.50 marks for each wrong answer in paper 1, paper 3 and paper 4. तो टायर 2 के एग्जाम में बेटे आपकी नेगेटिव मार्किंग रहेगी 0.5, sorry not 0.5 but 0.25 marks की for each wrong answer in the paper 2, that is the English language and the comprehension, and 0.50 marks for each wrong answer in paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. Paper 1, paper 3 and paper 4. So there will be the here the 0.50 marks of each wrong answer in paper 1, paper 3 and paper 4. So this is the penalty for the wrong answers that are done by the candidates, and in tier 1 exam giving the wrong answer for a question, it will lead to the deduction of the 0.5 marks in the tier 1 exam, and in tier 2 there will be the negative marking of 0.25 for each wrong answer, and paper 2 English language and comprehension, and of 0.50 marks for each wrong answer in paper 1, paper 3 and paper 4. So here beta we complete most important tiers, that is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4 for your Ssc Cgl exam 2022. So once again good night to all the students.